happy day 22. But we're gonna chat about that thing. Take a walk today. Do something. Hey y'all, hey, day 22. Day 22. You see me? I just finished walking. I am, like I said, here we are, real life. And the reason why I did it like this is because I know by the time I get home and start work, and by the time I get ready to move, I have to take my glasses off because they're foggy. By the time I go on to other things, I won't be able to do a video. So here we are. You see the little sweat, the little perspiration, a little bit, you know. The reality is I really need to do more than what I'm doing, but I have to be okay with what I'm doing currently. So the next 10 days is to challenge you to do something for you. And I am very open and honest about my journey and all the things that I am trying to do. And, you know, I'm trying to tell you as much as possible that I'm doing. But, again, y'all know I'm in my office, so I just had to lift the seat up a little bit so you can see me better. But I have been telling you about what I've been doing. I've been going to therapy, counseling. I've been starting back working out. I've been doing a chiropractor. I've been doing like all these things for me. A lot of times, and you will hear me say this over and over again, we put ourselves on the back burner because we feel like others need our attention, or others need us. But can I help you? Can I help you today? We're no good to no one else if we haven't cared for ourselves or haven't done what we needed to do for ourselves. I am, like I said, becoming way more aware of how I feel and what I feel because I am doing something for myself. Listen, I'm a mom of 2 boys, and we are extremely busy this summer, and you'll keep hearing me say that until I'm done with this next 30 days. Because listen, this week is one for the books. But I just know that when I put myself on the top, you know, God, me, and then everything else, everything seems to fall in line. Everything else seems to take care of itself. And so if you recall, if you know me personally, you remember during the pandemic and when everything was shut down and we didn't have much to do and everybody kept just saying stay home because we didn't want you to get sick. Girl, let me tell you, boy, let me tell you. I went and I started walking, and I was walking 3 miles, 5 miles, 6 miles, walking, just walking. And let me tell you, I lost weight by just walking alone. Didn't change much in my eating, didn't do anything. But that's not why I'm here, and that's not what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you about what happened when I walked. I realized that, hey, this is pretty cool. I could get out of the house. I love my family. I love my husband. I love my boys. But look, I had to get away. We were in the house 24/7 together, trying to entertain each other and trying to have fun and trying to not hurt each other, kill each other, whatever. Listen, y'all know, y'all were there too. Don't act like you didn't have no issues. Or act like you didn't have it, like it was just as easy as you wanted it to be when everybody was in that house. And so, again, I love them. But I realized, man, this walking is good and it's liberating, and it just opens me up and it just does something to me. So I had been walking, and we roll up into 2021. Things are starting to open back up. I kept my walking routine probably up through the summer, maybe. And then life changed, and then it was just kind of like, oh my God, I lost my routine, having to get up for work at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it was just like everything just shifted. And so then we got sick. It was just so many things that were happening. And I was just like, I gotta get back to doing it, because I was going to work, then going to watch my kids do whatever they need to do, and making sure we had food, whether I cooked or not. We had food. We've been eating out way too much. I need to be doing that challenge, not eating out challenge. How about that? That may be the next one I do, but it ain't gonna be a public one. And so for me, it was like walking was just extremely therapeutic, and it was helpful. And so I went through the winter months, and we got off track and didn't, you know, and then I got sick, and then all these things happened. And I look up and I realized that I was not doing anything, like, for myself. Yeah, I'm going to work. Yeah, I'm making money. I'm sitting at this desk all day. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with sitting at a desk either. Okay, let's be clear. There's nothing wrong with sitting at a desk. You know, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, and I just got extremely busy. And it was almost to the point where I was like, what in the world, and what happened? So and I also was coaching basketball at the time. So there was just a lot that I was doing. But since then, I've kind of taken that off my plate. Listen, y'all, it's okay to take things off your plate. It's perfectly okay. All right, I gotta do this because it's perfectly okay to take things off of your plate. It's okay to kind of readjust your life and change and reshift some things around. It's okay. People may not always understand it, but it's okay. But I started taking things off my plate, and I realized I have to do this in order for me to care for myself. My knees were acting up. I was hurting. Got to the chiropractor. He got me straight, but I got to be consistent in my stretching. And so I'm running out of time too. I realized that I'm no good to anybody if I'm not doing what I need to do for myself. And so slowly but surely, I started walking and started back moving again. And, you know, scale hasn't moved, but that's okay. I'm not worried about the scale right now. I'm not worried about, like, I'm just trying to be consistent. I'm just trying to do something. And not only is this walking working for me and maybe in my alone time and my peace and my quiet, but it has health benefits to walking. I am able to get my heart rate up, do the heart thing, get my heart, you know, going, and sweat a little bit, you know, and eventually maybe make some more changes. And so today's encouragement and idea and suggestion for what to do for yourself is take a walk. It doesn't have to be long. 15-minute walk, 30-minute walk. And there's something about walking outside. I'm sorry. I have the worst allergies in the world. I'm allergic to everything outside. But walking outside, I believe, has helped my allergies some. And I think the only reason why I've been irritated as much is because I stopped walking last summer. And now coming into the spring and into the summer, I'm just like, everything is irritating me. But it's going to get better the more I do it. It has a lot of health benefits. And there's just this benefit where it's just, I feel like I can just release, and I can just, whatever's bothering me, after I finish walking, I feel better. And it doesn't have to be a long walk. Listen, it doesn't have to be. And I know some people have weight loss goals. Some people have other goals, and they want to feel better in their mental state. And they, you know, walking helps your mental state as well. It clears your mind. It helps give you those chemicals that you need in order to feel better. Walking releases those chemicals. I'm not into all that science stuff, but if somebody on here that knows it, you can happily put it in the comments and tell me about all the chemicals that walking and those endorphins and all the things that working out does for you. So listen, take a walk. That's what it's going to be. My suggestion today, take a walk on day 22. I had my umbrella. You'll see, I actually did a little Insta story with it. I'm going to put that over here. I actually had my umbrella walking in the rain, because, I mean, as long as it's not thundering, it's okay. And so I will walk in the rain now. Frigid temperatures are still a challenge, but I still can do that if it just depends on how much strength I have. So we don't go below 40 though. 35 is pushing it, but we don't go below 40 degrees. But I want to encourage you, go for a walk. Walk it out. And so that is my thing for today. And that's what we're going to do, is walk. So here, do something for you. Whether it's walking, whether it's watching the sunrise, whatever it is, do it for you. Put yourself first. And again, it's everybody. I promise, even men, put yourself first, and not go run into corporate America, or not go run into the job, and not go running into, I got to hurry up and get this done. No, put yourself first. Take a minute. Do it. Do it for yourself. Get your move on. Y'all have an amazing day. I love y'all, and I'm trusting God in my process. Toodles.